Hello everybody, ProtoFoxy here coming back at you with another MTG deck tech video. I had mentioned in a previous video that I am in the midst of brewing some new decks, so I will be highlighting those soon, but I had also gone back and made some updates to some other decks. And this is one of those. This one actually had to be updated because of bannings. Get a look over here and you can see the lands. It is a dreaded Tron deck in Pauper here, guys. I know Tron is the big evil boogeyman of the format. I actually don't, I mean, I play and I enjoy the Flickertron variants of the deck, and that's fine, and I get it, and they're good, but I always like to play my Tron decks in Pauper, similar to how they play in Modern, where they're just big, dumb mana decks that can just do whatever you want it to do, and that's what this deck does. This is an EldraziTron variant. Originally, it was a Golgari build, which is just black-green. But I went ahead and went with Abzan to do something which I know is one of the things that many Pauper players are kind of against at the moment and want to see other things banned. But I played it and I tested it and it works, and it is what it is. If it's a good little combo, I'm going to play it. I'm going to enjoy it. If it gets banned, it gets banned. But we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at the deck here. All the stuff that was there prior, I'm just going to kind of gloss over to remind you what's there. All the changes I will definitely talk about. So let's get into Abzan EldraziTron in Pauper. We're going to come over here. We got 4 Kozilek's Channeler, 4 Wretched Griff, 4 Ulamog's Crusher. The first change is we have 3 Stonehorn Dignitaries, which is 3 colorless and a white, and when it enters the battlefield, the target opponent skips his or her next combat phase. That's definitely something a lot of people are real salty about in the format, but hey, if something's good, something's good. Right next to it, another reason why I'm running Abzan is 3 Ephemerate, a single white instant that exiles a target creature you control, and then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. And then it has the rebound ability. Again, you're going to go ahead and create a no combat step for your opponent loop. You're going to basically lock them out of their combat step with Ephemerate and Stonehorn Dignitary. Funny story, though, in all of my testing that I've done with this deck so far, I've maybe only done this once. I've always come across some of the other stuff here. And it's still the deck still plays well, but it is nice to have this as a backup plan. Now we come over to 3 Bonder's Ornament, and this is the most recent mana rock out of the Commander 2020 set, and it just, again, it's something that's really good in this deck. I mean, 3 mana for a mana rock is really high, but with this deck, 3 mana is nothing. It adds 1 mana any color, and then late game you have the ability to tap it for 4, and you can draw a card. Again, we got 3 Chromatic Sphere, used to be 4. 3 Mind Stone, used to be 4. The next change, 4 Crop Rotation. Being that we lost Expedition Map, to be able to get Tron online, reliably has become a bit more difficult. But other Tron builds in Pauper were already running Crop Rotation, and now it seems like it's making its way back in. Basically, it's a single green, and as an additional cost of the spell, you sack a land, and then you search your library for a land, and then put it on the battlefield and shuffle your library. I then also have 3 Ancient Stirrings, and my original build was 4. Just another way. Again, you're going to grab a colorless card, so if you don't have Tron online, you can get your Tron piece that you need. Otherwise, you're hunting down one of your Eldrazi. And we got 3 Duress, which strips your opponent's hand apart. Again, that was there. I think it was 4 the last time. And then, of course, we got the 4 Urzamine, 4 Power Plant, 4 Tower, 3 Evolving Wilds, 2 Quicksands, take care of pesky little aggro ground creatures main board. We've got another change, Golgari Rot Farm. We got 2 of those. Just really good bounce lands. Cave of Temptation. Again, this was a card that was way under my radar when it was released, and now I'm seeing it pop up in different Pauper decks, and it just seems like it's just a really, really good card for the deck here. And we've got a singleton of each basic land, so you can actually just grab it with your Evolving Wilds. You'll bounce it with your Rot Farms, sack them to crop rotation. Works out pretty well. But here we are. This is Abzan EldraziTron. Oh, Abzan EldraziTron in Pauper. I speak goodly, do I yes do. Again, in my testing, this deck fires off really well. I know the dreaded Stonehorn Ephemerate lock is something that fans of Magic the Gathering, especially Pauper, don't like. But hey, it works, and it works well. When I run into it, like I said, I've only run into it once in my testing. You like what you see, go ahead and give it a shot. It's definitely a fun, good time deck to play. It's just as, again, like its original build. It's just a big mana, big dumb Timmy deck that just smashes creatures, and it's what it does, and that's what Tron should be, really, because it's you're waiting to get gobs of mana to do silly things that you probably shouldn't be able to do in Magic anyway. But that's what they're here for, and they're fun. Anyway, hopefully y'all are staying safe. Hopefully you all are staying healthy. Wash your hands, wear your masks, be considerate of your fellow man. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you did, maybe you could send a subscribe my way. I'd greatly appreciate it. But that's all for this video. We will go ahead and see you in the next one.